Happy to see so much of audience here, and all are already you are qualified, inshallah, to become a civil engineer. Just one small step to cover or to overcome, and then you will become civil engineer. So before I go to the very tasteless product, let me tell you about myself. Myself, engineer Kazim Manzoor Karim, and I started my career back in 2004, just having passed from Kuwait. And the day I got my result from Kuwait, that okay, I have passed, all my dosto চাকরি করছে এখন চাকরি খুঁজতে হবে। I was the only person in the batch who said পাস করছি এবার চাকরিটা কনফার্ম পেল, because I got the job before I passed. Alhamdulillah, because I was trying for a job when I was in 4-1, and I have dropped CV in many places, and I could achieve the mercy of Allah that I got a government job before having passed. That's another story I can share maybe at the end of the session, because Sir is very busy, maybe he will not be waiting for a long time. So this is my actually a small bio that I am here in INC Cement, which is basically INC is a group in Thailand, and I will be sharing detail in the presentation. And so why are we here? That is I should share first, and then maybe VC sir will have his speech before he leaves. So actually we are here to share knowledge, and not only give knowledge, we are here to exchange knowledge. We are here to learn from you, and also we are here to tell you what we have learned. And through our journey in this learning process, we understood that 3P are very important. Number 1 is product, number 2 is people, and number 3 is planet. So we will talk about that later on in detail, and you will get to know about how we deal the environment with a very environment, maybe cement may be called a very damaging product in the industry, but how a damaging product in the industry works for the environment, we shall be looking at it. The next video please. Please go back to the slide. So how do you feel when you see the two videos? You feel sad to see the creeps in the ceiling, right? And very unfortunately, that is my home. My father built it in 1998. It has been dilapidated like that. Myself, being a civil engineer, could not protect my father, could not save my father from doing something very wrong, because he was very adamant. He had a very rigid mindset that what he thinks right is right. So that is a problem with our previous generation. What he thinks is right is right. And his son was a student of civil engineering department, but he did not listen to his son, and he used a very thin clear cover, and he did not bother about the mix ratio. So lots of issues happened. Now I have to go for retrofitting of that ceiling. So before going to the retrofitting, I took the video, and now I am using it in my presentation. And that's a true real life story of myself. Now, would you please go for the slideshow? So let me introduce my top management here. Yeah, this is my CEO. He is also from Kuwait. This is the structural engineering professor, currently doing consultancy outside his profession, because he is basically a professor of Kuwait. He was the first boy of my class. His roll number was 1. His roll number was 48, and his roll number was 47. My full student number is 9804047. Anyway,
This is Mr. Peter. He is from Romania. He works for INSEE head office, and he does the research and product development works. So he is our think tank for research and development. This is Mr. Wanchalan. He is basically an environmentalist. So he works for the environment, and we shall introduce some of his findings in the coming slides. And we can see Mr. Khankasa Buntem. He is basically a Thai person. He is leading the plant at Naranganj, and he is from Thailand. He is basically a mechanical engineer with a PhD in economics. So you see so diverse people working for INSEE. And with us we have a very genius person sitting there. He is unfortunately not in the picture. When the picture was taken, he was in the audience. So, so he is not here. So this is a special moment when we have launched this special cement in Cox's Bazar Hotel Ramada. And we started the journey back in 2024, 21st of September. And today, almost 1 year passed. And we have done some research more and more. We tried to learn how the project goes on, how the product responds to the projects. So product, project, people, planet, process, all these P are our concern. And the planet is our our biggest concern. The next slide, please. Oh, I have. So I should not spend much time on this. Here, Mr. Peter was actually conducting a presentation session in Khulna, and you can see the name of an international NGO called Practical Action. And we had climate smart engineering turning emission into assets. So how we can convert pollution to assets. That was the agenda of that session, and we did it in Khulna last month, and he was talking there. And I am actually showing you his first slide, how climate is changing and why. So the 5 primary causes that are shown here. Number 1 is the burning fossil fuels. We are burning diesel, octane, we are burning petrol. So for many reasons, we are producing power, we are using the cars. So we are actually burning fossil fuels and creating causing the carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases get into the atmosphere for our own comfort, right? So deforestation, that is also done by man, not by nature. So we are going against the nature. Industrial emissions, agricultural practices, waste management, we are not doing the right process for waste management. Basically, why are we here in Gazipur? Because Gazipur is an industrial area. Honorable Mustafa Bhai will be explaining detail about it. So my point is, what we find from our research, let me try to remember or help you remember one accident last year. One airplane had an accident in, it was a Singapore Airlines. The accident was like, when it was flying, suddenly it was into the CAT, the clean air turbulence. And it was suddenly dropped from maybe 1,000 feet. And people were not using the seat belts right then because that was the refreshment time. So they had a massive accident. 1 person died on the spot. It had to land on Thailand, and many people got injured. The clean air turbulence is the effect of greenhouse effect. Do we know that? So clean air turbulence is causing many air crashes or air traffic accidents. Clean air turbulence is affected by these all 5 criminals. And then we see that the climate change is very severe issue in these days. Even if we look at our country, every year we find the heat is going up, and the airflow, the monsoon, everything has lost its character. আমি যদি বাংলায় বলি যে এখন মৌসুমী বায়ুর কোনো চরিত্র নাই। আগে আমরা পড়েছিলাম যে দক্ষিণ পশ্চিম দিক থেকে মৌসুমী বায়ু প্রবাহিত হয়, এখন হয় না। এখন বঙ্গোপসাগরের উপর থেকে বাতাস আসছে না, বাতাস অন্য দিক থেকে আসছে। কেন হচ্ছে এটা? কারণ হচ্ছে যে কার্বন ডাই অক্সাইড যখন সমুদ্রের উপরে থাকছে এবং যখন সে সমুদ্রের পানিতে মিশছে তখন একটা অ্যাসিড তৈরি হচ্ছে, কার্বনিক অ্যাসিড H2CO3, এবং কার্বনিক অ্যাসিড যখন পানিতে মিশছে তখন সে ওখানকার অ্যাকোয়া লাইফকে ড্যামেজ করছে। অ্যাকোয়া লাইফকে ড্যামেজ করে সে সমুদ্রের স্রোতকে চেঞ্জ করছে। সমুদ্রের স্রোত যখন চেঞ্জ হয় তখন নেভিগেশন চেঞ্জ হয়, জাহাজ চলার পথ চেঞ্জ হয়ে যায়, এবং এই সমস্ত কিছুর সাথে সাথে বাতাসের গতিপথ চেঞ্জ হয়ে যায়। We know about El Nino and La Nina. I'm not going to that. So how we are related to that? একটা সিমেন্ট কোম্পানির সেলসের জিএম এসে কেন এই কথা বলছে? Because we find that এটা খুব ছোট ছোট হয়ে গেছে। এটা আসলে দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড, বিভিন্ন পৃথিবীর বিভিন্ন দেশের যে আপনার আছে টেম্পারেচার রাইজ, সেইটা এবং বাংলাদেশেরটা এখানে আছে। ইয়েলো গুলো একটু বেটার, অরেঞ্জ গুলো অবস্থা খারাপ, অর্থাৎ পৃথিবীর গড় তাপমাত্রা প্রতিনিয়ত বাড়ছে। এই নাম্বারটা হচ্ছে 1.3 ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস, এন্ড 23 সালে দেখা যাচ্ছে যে এই নাম্বারটা আসছে 1.4 ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস, অর্থাৎ মানে প্রতি বছর বছর আমাদের গড় তাপমাত্রা বেড়েই চলেছে। সো দ্যাট ইজ আ কনসার্ন, দ্যাট ইজ রিয়েলি আ কনসার্ন দ্যাট বাংলাদেশের average temperature is going up and we cannot do anything. So as a cement company, what can we do? We can go for something that creates less emission of carbon dioxide. I'm going over that. So basically INSEE has got a sustainability ambition for 2030. We have a net zero concept. So I will not go into the detail because we are running out of time. We have started late. So you see, we have some medium and long-term initiatives towards net zero, including alternative supply chain management and energy transition. So how do? We source things. We try to source things that are less environment polluting, and we try to adapt to some process of production that pollutes the environment less. And we try to utilize electric vehicles in company business. We try to use renewable energy. This is how we can reduce the greenhouse effect. We can reduce the global warming. So this is our honorable group chairman from Thailand. He has set some goals for us. So Montri Nitikul. So because of him, we could be proud that INSEE or Siam City Cement is the first in Bangladesh that could achieve Environmental Product Declaration Certificate, EPD. So EPD is our pride that despite being a cement company, we have the Environment Product Declaration Certificate, and we are the first MNC in Bangladesh. So going forward, as I wanted to introduce our company to you, this is our company business. Basically, in Bangladesh, we sell only cement. Besides that, we have operations in 6 other countries. I will show that because I have to move fast. We have ready-mix concrete business, fiber cement, autoclaved, aerated concrete. You know, double AC concrete is now becoming popular in Bangladesh, and clay brick is going to be obsolete very soon. So we have some power generation business. We have waste management solutions, which is more eco-friendly because we recycle the byproducts. And then we have some logistics and we have some IT concern. So these are all across the globe, but in Bangladesh, basically, we started the journey in 2016. Not much earlier, but very unfortunate that people in Bangladesh know very less about the brand because we do not spend money on marketing. We do not spend money for media. So you have never seen any TV ad, you've never seen any newspaper ad, you've never seen anything in the Facebook, perhaps. But we are operating from 2016, and we had acquired Cimex, is a Mexican company, and we had acquired Cimex in 2016. So the company started in 1969 in Thailand. Later on in Bangladesh, it came on 2016, and now we're standing at 2015. So almost 9 years have passed, but we find that people know very less about us, and maybe that's my mission here, to introduce my brand to the potential engineers who will be doing consultancy, who will be doing construction, who will be doing research. They will know that there is a brand called INSEE who are concerned about the planet, who are concerned about the next generation. So that's why I'm here. So this is actually our plant in Thailand, and our exclusivity or uniqueness is we have our own clinker plant So we do not actually procure clinker from outside. We have our own source of clinker. So we are having a very high quality clinker for high quality cement. These are actually our global business. I am not spending much time on it because you people might be bored. And here actually you can see that from Thailand we are doing business to many countries. In India we are selling cement at basically Seven Sisters, Assam and Tripura are my market. And also to Cambodia we have another plant. In Vietnam we have a plant, in Indonesia we have a plant, in Malaysia we sell clinker for other cement factories. So we send clinker to all these countries and we have operations in 6 countries shown here. So Thailand is the mother country for the company, and we have operations in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Vietnam and Indonesia later on. So let me share what I have learned when I joined this company, and I will not spend much time on it because I think you know more than me on this. How cement came. Mr. Joseph Asdin in 1824, he actually started the journey of modern cement, what we call OPC. So OPC, the ordinary Portland cement, started its journey in 1824. Before that, there were very primitive kind of cements. And after him, cement has got more modernized. But still, in Bangladesh, people know very less about green cement or same 5 category cement. So here's a surprise for you. Why am I saying here's a surprise for you? You can see the difference. You can see when we produce